Today I've come to a local forest. This is a plantation forest, and you can see it's covered in pine trees, but there is the odd silver birch and beech oak trees scattered amongst them. But today it's a calm day. The light is soft. The sun is up there, but there is a thin layer of cloud, so it's given the light a hazy feel to it. So I'm going to see what I can do with this light. But I haven't been here for this year actually. It's the first time. The spring in the UK has been very cool, and this is really the first day it's actually felt spring-like. So at the first opportunity I thought I'm going to come down here and have a look and see what it's like. But it's very peaceful here today. There's not many people here, and it's very calm. You can just hear the birds singing in the trees there. But I say the light is soft, so I'm going to see what I can make do with that. I'm going to have a wander. There's a few areas which I've been to before, which I know do have potential. So let's see what I can do today. This scene here just caught my eye as a forest trail. This path then falls back into the depths of the forest in front of me here. But the path sort of slithers down and it goes between some silver birches. There's a group on the right and a smaller one on the left, and some more birches further in the distance. And you got pine trees way off there. But you got some patches of colour in amongst the green there. But the light's coming back, lighting the silver birches there, so it's just catching the green leaves there. So you're getting some light there. And as the light's a bit hazy, you've got a bit of atmosphere. So it's a nice little scene there. I tried various depths of field, so focused, near focused, mid and far. I'm not too concerned about the far focus, because obviously in the background I don't really want that sharp. It's quite nice to have the background soft in woodland. But I do want those silver birches, which are near about mid-range in the photo here. So I like those to be sharp. It's a nice soft light coming through the forest today. The sun's up, sort of a light hazy cloud up there, so it helps to soften the light. So what I'm doing today is I'm looking just to see where the light's falling, and especially looking for backlit subjects. The green leaves in the trees, and the sun catches them. You get a nice warm golden light there. So I'm just looking towards that direction just to see where the light's falling. I come to this area in the forest, and there's a scene in front of me here. I'm just trying to work a composition here. There is light in the background. It's very soft, but it is catching some of the leaves in the trees in the distance, which are mostly pine trees in the background there. There is the odd silver birch scattered amongst the trees here. But there's looks like an old tractor track cutting through the trees here, which I followed down. So it's acting as a kind of a curving leading line going through the trees here. So I'm trying to incorporate that and trying to frame up a composition with the trees in the background, kind of looking to see where the trees interact. So trying to get some space between the trees and see where the light's falling. Because if I do get some light coming into the background, I can be a really nice atmospheric shot. I can imagine with a mist or fog in the background, that could be a really magical shot. But you don't often get mist or fog in this forest. Certainly not in this location in Suffolk. It's quite a dry location, especially in the summer. You do get a lot of relatively calm and blue sky days. So at least you get the light, so you have to really make the most of it. I tend to come here in the evenings during the summer when you get that golden warm light, as during the day that can be too harsh anywhere in a woodland or forest. So I'm going to wait around and hopefully the the lights will help me out here a bit. But I will take a shot anyway, at least for future reference. There's certainly potential here. It's just, yeah, trying to see what makes a good composition is always tricky in a woodland. It's finally, really feels like spring here. Spring has been a bit delayed in the UK. It's been pretty cool actually. Even today it's probably only 15 degrees centigrade, but as it's calm and you've got the sun out, it feels very pleasant. I was at a local woodland last week and the weather was a bit cooler. I didn't take any video, but I did get one photo there, which I'll show that to you now, because I quite like it. It was in April. There's some trees in my local woodland, and the blossom blooms every year, only for about 2 weeks during April. So I made sure I was there when the blossom was, fully in bloom. So I managed to get one photo there. And I did go back there the other day, and the blossom is virtually all gone already. So you have a really short window to catch that. I think that's it for the day. The sun is still out, but say the cloud is thickened up a bit there, so it's getting quite a bit overcast. So there's not a lot of contrast with the light and the shadows. But it's certainly worth coming out today, at least to really explore the area a bit more and look for compositions and get an idea for when you do get the nice light here, the potential. And I've certainly walked past scenes in previous years. I've taken shots, and I almost didn't recognise the composition I had there before, because without the light, it really does make a difference. Scenes and compositions can appear when you have the light at a certain time and place, which otherwise you would not. But yeah, it's been a peaceful day here. I've only seen a few people in the hours I've been here. Yeah, I can just hear the birds singing. It's just so relaxing. Anyway, thanks for watching this one this week, and I'll be out in a week or two, and I'm not sure where I'll be, but again, it really depends on the weather, the light, and the time of day. Certainly this time of year, as you get into the late spring or summer, the evenings open up for me. The longer hours, I can get out in the evenings and explore the golden evening light. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I shall see you next time. All around me, there's pine trees everywhere. There are some silver birches and beech trees and a few scattering oak trees. What? That doesn't make any sense. I think that's it for the day. The light is getting a bit dull. Say the clouds getting a bit thick. I do not know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Well, I'm struggling today.